Hi all, welcome to Team of the Week 34. Looks a pretty tasty Team of the Week with Team of the Season ongoing. Some nice individual second and third informs and also some nice first informs to look forward to as well. So you can smash likes, we also sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at @GIsALegend. All the links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. And obviously let me know in the comments below if there is anyone that I may have missed that's not covered in the top possible. So starting off with Zealer yet again. Last week he had about 7 or 8 saves. This week he has made 7 saves and kept a clean sheet. Can he get a second inform this week? I hope he can, because he deserves one for sure. Mario Gaspar, a goal for Villarreal in their victory, and definitely cheap, but also would be a popular card as well, even though at this point of FIFA. Bellerin, 2 assists and a clean sheet for Arsenal as they ran riot in their 5-0 victory. I feel they're going to get 2 informs, and I feel Bellerin would be one, and the other main man is up top as well. Ranocchia, a goal and a clean sheet for Inter in their victory. Inter, I think, there's a couple of us I think that could get in, but Ranocchia seems the strongest shout from an Inter perspective. Douglas Costa, 2 assists coming off the bench. He absolutely ran right as Juventus won 3-1 against Bologna, and he was man of the match as well, just for a second half performance. But yeah, 1 goal, 1 assist for Marseille as they beat Nice 2-1. He absolutely stood out, and I've seen different positions on him. I've seen left wing and central, so I'm not sure where he would get given as a card. I think left wing seems the most likely. Then James Rodriguez, 1 goal and an assist for Bayern. Now he is rumoured for a team this season, but still, regardless, I think he could give himself another inform. Definitely deserves one for his performances this season alone. El Yunusi, 2 goals, 2 assists. I have seen 1 goal, 3 assists quoted from him, but 2 goals, 2 assists seems to be the consistent bearing, and definitely deserves a second inform. Over to Payati, he got 1 goal and 3 assists. If that doesn't get an inform, continuing the form of 3 or 4 goal contributions, I honestly do not know what will. Montreal Impact player, a nice card regardless. Aubameyang, 2 goals, 1 assist. This would be a pretty godly card. Not getting a team this season, which is a bit of a shame, but one of these things happen. But still, regardless, a nice inform to look forward to with Team of the Season EPL running. And Mario Gomez, 2 goals for Stuttgart. Guy seems to be finding his goal scoring boots yet again, and a second or third inform. I can't remember off the top of it. I'm sure second inform, and would be nice nonetheless. Papt, 5 saves and a clean sheet. This guy always seems to do well, and he's not had an inform yet this FIFA, and might finally change. He kept a clean sheet as Groningen kept out PSV. Kerrer, 2 goals for Schalke in their victory over Augsburg, and as he's a defender, and for Schalke I would say a very strong chance for him. This dude Rose kept a clean sheet and scored 2 goals for Lorient as they ran absolutely riot. Would be a nice cheap card despite being leg 2. Trezeguet, not the French guy that was a legend back in the day. This dude plays for Casampaza, got 2 goals and 3 assists. That is pretty scary. Then Pereira Lage got himself a hat-trick from midfield, so that should get him into this Team of the Week. Then Dibba, McLean, Inua and Chalov all got hat-tricks, but Chalov got himself an assist on top of his hat-trick, so I would say all 4 in their own rights deserve a Team of the Week. Very popular. Inua, though, one of his goals was a penalty that may go against him, and someone like Hooper or Paulinho could sneak in that case, so be wary of that. Marcelo Gonzalez, 2 goals and 2 assists for Standard Liège, absolutely ran right. He would be a pretty tasty card, I would say. Healthy dribbling, and he seems to be finding his scoring and form boots since he's returned back to Belgium, and I think could be a popular card for those that like Eredivisie, Pro League, kind of like Benelux hybrids. This dude Gamara, he got 1 goal, 2 assists for New York Red Bulls as they ran absolutely riot against NYCFC, and since it's also a transfer card, could be quite popular due to MLS. And then Mendy, he got himself 2 assists and a clean sheet for Lyon as they won 3-0. Mendy got an upgrade from, I think it was like 68 to 74, and this would be a nice inform boost to an 80. So definitely a pretty nice inform, I would say, for this dude. Could be quite cheap and popular with Lego fairly soon. So hopefully you enjoyed this, folks. Pretty decent Team of the Week. Let me know if there's anyone that I've missed. Obviously guys like Lukman, Augustin and Werner are shouts as well, and Bertrand Traore. Then you've got like Jahan Bakash, who ran right for AZ Alkmaar yet again. Hopefully you find this useful, folks. Let me know in the comments below. As I said, if there's anyone I've missed, smash like as always, sub to the channel if you're new, and I will catch you all later for more FIFA 18 content.